everyone, welcome back. It's Brenda. I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to show a new kit from Antonio today. It's called Precious Photos. There's 25 pages, and this first one probably looks familiar to you because I had received it months ago, but he's combined both the kits together, and I really wanted to use the other kits. So yeah, so let's get into it. Like the first 11 pages, I think, are landscape. So we have, you know, they're just lovely pictures, boats and carriage rides and, you know, a city scene there. But they're such beautiful photos, and if you like old vintage photos, I mean, this would be a kit for you. And then I just like her leading on the car there. She's pretty sassy. Yeah. And then the girls having fun on their moped, and workers. They look like seamstress and fishermen, and yeah, I'm gonna go through it a little quick. And then these are the next size. They're the same pictures, but they are smaller in size. So I'll just bring those up like that. And then these again are smaller, but they're the same photos. And then the next page there. And then these ones, so the first bunch I printed on just regular copy paper, and these ones I printed on cardstock because I'm hoping I'm going to use them all. Not just for the one project that we're doing today, but for others as well. These are just precious, precious pictures. This little fella, he looks like he wants to cry, but he's being pretty brave. And then these ones, he's pretty serious holding that boat of his. But they're just gorgeous. I believe Antonio said they were pictures of Italy and just loveliness. And so these are all singular photos. The grandma there, so adorable. And then some family portraits. I'm thinking you can see them all. Hopefully it's clear enough for you. And then this one here. Just like that. I mean, you can see them on his website as well. Like if you feel I'm going too quickly. If I am, I apologize, but there is quite a few pages, so, but you can check them out on his website, and you can go through them slower. And then we have these ones. They're smaller, just like that. So they're the images from the large ones, and there's a few extras in there. But and this, was it this page? This page. If you notice, these two sides are the same, so I was thinking my printer was printing them off twice instead of just once. But then when you get to the other side, they're different. I don't know if you can notice that or not, but those ones are different. And then these ones are the same, so I was like, oh no, but it's all good. So yeah, so those are the two kits. And if you go to Antonio's site, and before you purchase, if you decide that you want any of his kits, then just put in Brenda 10 and you will receive 10% off your purchase, which is beautiful. He has lots of lovely kits, and I know that there's a bunch of his kits that are going to be removed soon. So you might want to go and check that out if you've been wanting to. All right, so you know that I'm a part of his creative squad, and that's why I do that, and that's why the 10% can be offered. All right, I'm just gonna show you this. It's nowhere near being completed, but if you see this, I had these circle shapes, and I cut out one of the pictures and I put it into there, and I used this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic inside of it to give it a little bit of a raised glossy look. This stuff is phenomenal. I've had it for such a long time, but I believe I picked it up from Walmart. So what I did is I took pieces of this board, and it's from the backs of paper packs, and I cut it's like a little file or camera, and I wanted to do something different to showcase some of the photographs. And so I created this, and it's just different pages, and these papers I took from another kit that I have from Antonio's. I didn't do anything to the backs because I thought we could just dress up some of the fronts, and then pockets and goodness can go on the back. And then this is the back one, and it's just plain. But what I did to make it look this way is I took my texture paste. This is from Walmart. It was $5.99. And I took a dry paintbrush and I just swiped it across, let it dry, and then I took my inks and I just brought them across like this on both sides. And I used my tea dye and let's see if I have my other one. Sorry, I should have had it ready. Yeah. It's my ground espresso is the top color, just to give it an aged look. So I thought we could play around with that. My plan is I'm going to paint the edges, and then I'm going to do bits of gold all around, and then I'll see if, I don't know if I have any photo corners or anything for the pictures, but we're going to do that as well. So if you want to create something like this with me, then just grab some cardboard or some cardstock and just cut out a tag shape. Like I just took file folder and I traced it out onto my board, and then you just cut it out. And you can make them any size you want. If you want them smaller, do it smaller. But I mean, you can just take a file folder and use the center tab, and you can make it smaller if you want, right? So it doesn't have to be too big. You do it whatever size you want. But I just thought it'd be a fun little project. It's different, but it's going to be full of pockets and tuck spots, of course, and I just thought it'd be something different that we can play around with. So I'm just going to grab the first one. I didn't do any, so I don't even know if anything's going to work. You know what I mean? I just wanted to have a play. But I just thought it'd be fun shape to have with pictures. Thank you. I'm getting a coffee. All right. It's a very quiet day here today. I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. Ours was quiet, of course. We don't usually do too much. So I'm going to just glue this on here. I like it to have a backing, and you can give it enough space if you want. Like you can frame it out, and you can put fancy corners on it or whatever you'd like. I'm just going to have a play. I have no idea what everything is even going to turn out like, but always hopeful that it's going to be good, you know? And if it isn't, well, then it isn't. But I do know that we all create beauty, and if something doesn't turn out the way we planned, well, then it's all right, because it can be pretty in another way with whatever you decide to do. So I'm just going to cut it. I'm not going to use my cutter. I'm just going to hopefully use my scissors and have it look decent. Straight-ish at least. There we go, just like that. And I have, let's just see. I have these We Are Memory Keeper corner chomper, and it's a scallop and a stub. But let's just see what they look like. Okay, those ones just they chomp out the corner of it. Just like that. Do you see that? Just puts a little groove out of it. And then you can add words to these, flowers. I'm just going to bring it over here a bit. I'm trying to decide if I would like my binding of it to be on the side, the bottom. I'm not sure. The way I'm looking at it right now, it might be at the side, and I'm going to do a pony bead binding with some ribbon. If you've never seen that before, then I'm happy to show you. And I don't know if anyone's done this before, like with a camera, you know, but if you have, great. If you haven't, well, how nice that we're able to do it today. So there we go. And yeah, I obviously wasn't that prepared because I did not grab any flowers. I just saw this, and this is so pretty. But, you know, you can add a section for words. I'm just going to, it's very sticky, but I'm going to add glue to it because I don't want it to come off. But lace, bling, if you have words, you can leave, you know, you can add stuff here where you can have writing. This one, there's already writing on it, which is great. I think that's a bit crooked, but you can just add all kinds of stuff to them. But I thought we could do some of the fronts today, and then I'll work on the back. I don't know if I want to paint the backs of them or if I want to paper them. So just going to add a little bit of this. Oh, that was too tiny to stay in there. So if you're just going to add that and put this on top, maybe. Maybe it's too long. Maybe I'll scruff it up a little. We'll do that. Just add enough glue there. bring it in. There we go. Maybe 5 is too much. I'm just going to try the 3. It just looks like it was way too long there. That's better, I think. Pop that on. There we go. And you can add a butterfly, you can add a bird. Just take the edge of the glue off there. Little wooden elements. I have a huge thing of wood, but this is what I have near me. But I don't know if it would be too much to add. Sorry if my head was there. I never know if it's in the way. Maybe just have it peeking out. These are good to paint. You can ink them. Oh, this is a ladybug. I was thinking it was a heart. Isn't that funny? Well, I don't want that. Maybe a bee. Just pop a bee there. I don't know. What do you think? I didn't think ahead. I just thought, yeah, come on, you know, show you my idea. But there you go. It's like it's an interactive album anyway. So, and then the papers that I had been using, they're from Letters from the Attic, I believe. The one kit that I was using for the background papers is called. Yep, I'm thinking so. So we'll leave that one for now. It's not done. Like, they're all going to be a work in progress, and that's how it should be. I don't want to try and do every single one. So, and I haven't inked them yet either. So I'm just going to go through the larger pictures and see if there's something here. Well, that one's not larger. Those ones will be too big for inside there. These ones. Just cut one of these out. I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers who have been watching and commenting and sending me emails and stuff. I so appreciate that. I enjoy interacting with everybody. Wouldn't it be great if we could all come together and have a crafting session? That would be just, well, it would be so good. Alright, I think I'll do the same thing with this one. I think it's actually a bit smaller. Oh goodness, I thought it was going to be a bigger size. But that's okay. Yep. And you can use your Nuvo drops to dress up pages. My goodness, there's all kinds of things that you can use just to make pages pretty. So I used the stub for the first one, so I'll use this gallop for the next one. And it just adds a little decorative edge to it there. And then that's cute. And you can put this as a pocket if you want to. You know, you don't have to just glue it straight down. And then that way you can add little bits on there. I think I might do that with this one actually. Let's just do that. Talk about it, let's do it. There we go. I just turned it upside down. Hopefully get it straight. Oop. And then ephemera bits can be added inside. I have this flower. It's just a flower sticker that can go right inside. What else do I have? I just have a bag of bits. But this is just to show you that anything is possible, right? Just add in your bits. Oop. There we go. So there's 3 things in there. And then I have this bow. And what's nice is you don't have to be too concerned about having too much bulk. Every page is going to be separated with the pony beads. Oh, that's darling. Let's do that. I will add a little bit of ink on the flower though, just because it's going to be against the picture. There we go. Just put that up like that. I just put it a little higher so that I don't have to cut any off. Just like that. Oh, that's very sweet. What else do we have here? I'm just looking at stuff I have on my desk. So I have these metal looking flowers. I'm gonna pop one right at the top too. Why not? And then I think I will put my holes here. So, but yeah, it's just that easy, right? And if you want to put more than one picture on your page, then do that. You know, every picture doesn't have to have a backing. Like you can just have do a little corner punching on the picture itself. And then there you have that. That's what that looks like. So I'm gonna ink this one up, and you can make a little collage of photos. Let's try that and see what it looks like. I'm hoping to make 2 of these because I would like to give one, whether it'll be a giveaway or just a bit of happy mail. So I'll give that one the same. I know. What was the point of inking the corners when I was just gonna do this? But I was gonna leave it straight, but changed my mind. There we go. So they're very slippery. bits. All right, so this can be a collage. You can leave this side open and you can tuck. You can leave this open for a tuck. I wouldn't leave this side because if that's going to be the binding, right, then it'd be kind of hard to get things in and out of that side. So this side I don't want. All right, so I'm just going to glue down the side, just like that, and then at the bottom. And I'm going to add it directly to the page, just like that. And this type of journal would be perfect for a travel journal. Just going to glue it at the bottom, I think. Let's just, don't want to lose sight of the sailor there. So if I do that, I'm going to add just a titch of glue right at the side. Oops, so it moves on me. All right, so there we are. And then you can add decorations to the corner, and that's just another element that'll help hold it in there too, right? Where's my little bag? Here's my little bag. But so we have a tuck spot here and we have a tuck spot here, you know, and if you add a dot of glue there, then it's this way, and then this is its own. But I'm going to just leave it open. And then whatever you put in there will fit all the way. And there's just one of my cards here, but that'll fit right in. Just right in like that. It goes in. What else do I have in here? A little ticket thing that can just sit right there. And there you go. And then you can add any other elements. Like this really, I'm just showing you a base thing to do. And then you can just expand on it and make it your own. And hopefully it's giving you some ideas to create. Let's do this one. Oh, this is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought I had 5 of them. I guess I don't. Well, you know what? 4 is good. 4 is a nice number for photos. So let's use a couple of these other ones here. It's hard to choose. He's looking pretty serious. So is he. Well, let's use these ones. And I'm not going to use them as a tuck spot or like together like we did the last one. I'm just going to let's just trim off the white. But you can fill this whole thing up with small photos too. If you'd like to do that, just do a whole collage. If you have an app where you can size your pictures and you can make them little small bits, then you can do a whole collage of photos. That would be something, wouldn't it? Just trying to picture that. That would look really good. And then the back you could use for your writing. So let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure here. Put this here and this here. And you can have them as pockets or tucks. So, oop. You can stamp numbers on them. I'm not going to use this one as a tuck spot. I thought I was going to, but changed my mind. Oh yeah, there it is. I had them together. You probably noticed that. You're trying to tell me it's underneath. All right. There we go. And you don't have to be the same height or anything like that. And then I have some stamps, excuse my reach. I did have a bunch of them sitting. Oh, here they are. Just some different stamps that I have. Just gonna grab these 3. They just have keys on them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use my black ink though for it. This ink pad is so flat, it's hard to keep a hold of it. All right, I did put all the ink everywhere on it, but I'm going to just touch pieces onto the paper. Just like that. Just so that there's bits of stuff everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but there's just hints of stamps right there. I'm gonna do them all, I think. Should have done them as I went, but you know, sometimes you think of things and then you just go back and do a nice bit of a key. Sorry about the train. There always seems to be something when we get together, doesn't there? Oh dear. It just never seems to end. There's that one. And yeah, maybe we'll do this one with the other guy here, with this other one. I don't know if this train is coming to us or it's going away, but let's, oh, that's pretty. And then more words. There we go. So there's that bit as well. So that's another way to dress up your pages. And then this one is just all words. So it's very old, so I don't even remember the name of it, so I apologize for that. But I'm just going to do bits of it, and I'm going to add it onto, and I'm just moving the stamp around to get some of the different images. I probably could have done this one on the other ones even before adding the pictures, but you know, like I say, sometimes you just don't think of it, and think of things afterwards, and so it just adds another element on there, which is really nice. So I have some of these little guys too. So I wonder if we could just maybe do like a family collage on here. We've got some of these pictures that are all families. So there's 4 of them here. Let's see what we can do with them. You can back them, of course. You can add them onto other things and just kind of, let's see, I don't want to lose his head. So, maybe they're up too high. So if I do something like this, they just seem to get lost. I'm not sure. What do you think? Let me just grab a sponge. I just have a little bag of these cheap sponges for inking. They don't last very long. I think the bag of them was $1 for 100. But just going to darken up the edges here. I try not to ink, you know that, but it doesn't take a very long time. It's a pretty quick process, so. But yeah, you can back them if you want. I was just looking at this piece of board here, but no, that doesn't work either. But could stagger them, one up, one down kind of deal. And then you know what, I don't mind that. And then the bottom two we can have as tuck spots. What do you think? Maybe that would be all right. So I'm just going to add, hopefully straight enough. And I'm not doing the massive decorating on them. You can do, you know, you do you, whatever you'd like. You can lace them up. Oh, I can't lift it. There we go. So if I put that here and put that there, yeah, and then the top, can just put glue at the bottom and then use it as a tuck spot. Like if you wanted to just put some tickets in there, or like we're not hiding anybody's faces, which is good. And I know a traditional, if you want to call it that, photo album doesn't look like this. I mean, obviously not, right? But this is the kind of thing I've had in my head to do, and yeah, I don't mind it. We can just add one of these metal flowers in there, and then I just have these little bits, and they can get tucked right in. A little ticket there, and then, oh, that is one piece. And then that can go in like that. And a little library card. So just like that. I mean, something so simple. And it looks, I think it looks lovely. And so that's our pages. Obviously not done, but it's a start. And if you have any suggestions or comments, leave them below on how else we can do these, if you have an idea. I think I will paper the backs. I don't know if it's going to be with some Tim tissue. You can still see the color behind it. It keeps it a natural look. You can paint them. You can do whatever you'd like with them. But when we come back, I am going to show you how I do the binding. I think that'll be fun. And then once we get it on the binding, then we can start dressing it up. And yeah, and then pockets will be going on the backs. There's this one. Oh, I didn't add any goodness to that one. That was the first one we did. That was the last one we did. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there for today. I need to do a bunch more cutting. I'll make the holes and I'll paper the backs of them. And then when we come back, I'll show you how to do the pony bead binding, and we can start adding pockets and tuck spots on the back, which is going to be so fun. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much, and I'm very grateful and so happy that all of you are here. And yeah, so God bless. Have a wonderful day. Comments, everything, just please leave them below. And yeah, take care. Bye for now.